So last night, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, my friend hits me up on Steam going, "Yo man, what's up? What are you doing?" And I say, "Nothing much, LOL." And he's all, "Yeah, we should go do something." He has really good grammar. So I go pick him up at 1 and we go over to my brother's house and we're just hanging out watching a movie. We watched Donnie Darko. Fucking blew my mind. This wasn't the first time I've seen it either. It was just still a mind fuck. And then we're hanging out playing pool. We played some video games. Guilty Gear, I think it was called. And then I take him back to his house at about 5 in the morning, and I come home and, crash out. I wake up at around 3, and I'm not even awake for 10 minutes before my mom's coming down hassling me. "We're going to your grandparents' house." Not my grandparents from last time, but grandparents that live closer. And my cousin, he lives with them, so I'm all, cool. Brian's pretty cool. I like to hang out with him. So I get up all my shit and I go, and little did I know, we're not just going to my grandparents' house. When I get up there, their fucking garage is pulled out and spread all across the lawn. I'm looking at it going, fuck. Because I have been the sole proprietor of that fucking storage shed. I go there anytime that storage shed needs cleaning, reorganizing, shit needs to be taken out, shit needs to be putting in. For some reason, I'm at the top of the call list. But we hang out for a little bit and we go and dump some shit off in there and we come back and we go and load up some more shit. We do about 3 loads and then my mom's all, "Okay, I'll call me when you want me to come get you," and she takes off. So I'm sitting there with my cousin, and this is my fucking grandma's house, so there's absolutely nothing to do. So we're just bored sitting out on the corner kicking rocks and talking about video games and pros and cons of consoles and shit. Whatever. When these two fine-ass bitches come out of nowhere and they're just like, "Hey, what's up, guys? What are you talking about?" Just like, "Oh, we're just talking about the pros and cons of consoles." So we're sitting on this corner and minding our own business when out of nowhere these two dudes roll up in a beat-up, muddy-ass pickup truck and they start yelling at me. He's all, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm just like, "Do I know you, man?" He's all, "I'm not talking to you, you piece of shit." And apparently, one was his sister and one was his girlfriend, or one was his sister and his girlfriend, I don't know. But he starts yelling at me like I am in the wrong. So I told him, to fuck himself in the ass. And he gets all butthurt and puts his truck in park, jumps out, starts getting up in my face, and I'm still sitting on the curb. Okay? He had to get really low and bend over to get in my face. So I started cracking up because he looked like an idiot. He was all hunched over and his neck was all craned up. And he was yelling and his fucking face was all red and he had veins coming out of his neck. I thought it was the funniest shit ever. So I started cracking up. When I started cracking up, my cousin started cracking up. And when we were both cracking up, all this guy's trying to be fucking badass. So that other guy jumps out of the truck and he's all, "What do you think's so funny?" And I said, "Have you seen this guy's posture?" Apparently they didn't think it was as funny as I did. And so they're all, "We're gonna kick the shit out of you and teach you a lesson." And I was all, if I'm gonna have a lesson taught to me, it's not gonna be by the likes of you. You are a fucking moron. And he didn't find that funny either. So I wasn't trying to start a fight. I was trying to get a couple chuckles. And these guys weren't in the mood for laughter. I'm not a betting man, but if he would have hit me, I bet I probably would have hit him back. And so finally, this cop rolls up out of nowhere. And I didn't even see him, and I usually have my eye out for this kind of shit. This guy came out of the bushes, and he's just like, "Is there a problem here?" I was like, "Yeah, there's a big problem." And the other guys looked at me like, "You better not tell on me." And I said, "That guy is parked in a red zone." We were sitting on the corner, right next to a fucking fire hydrant. And so the cop rolls up and gives that dude like a $70 ticket. And I thought this would be a good time to make my exit because he can't come chasing after me and kick the shit out of me while he's talking to the cop. I thought it was pretty funny.